Unlocking your potential, the power of daily micro-improvements. What if the secret to achieving your biggest dreams isn't in giant leaps or dramatic transformations, but in small, consistent steps you take each day? Welcome to this guide on the power of micro-improvements, tiny, manageable actions that can lead to monumental changes in your personal growth journey. This simple but transformative idea can help you build a better version of yourself without feeling overwhelmed. Let's dive in and discover how small actions can unlock your true potential. When most people think about personal growth, they imagine achieving massive results as fast as possible. However, this go big or go home mentality often leads to frustration, burnout, and giving up altogether. The truth is, meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small, consistent efforts over time. These steps are called micro-improvements. Think about it this way. If you commit to improving just 1% every day, the impact might feel negligible at first. But over time, these tiny gains compound and create exponential results. This concept is famously called the 1% better every day principle. For example, imagine learning a new language. Practicing for just 10 minutes daily might seem insignificant, but in 6 months, you'll have built a strong foundation of vocabulary and grammar. Scientifically, micro-improvements work because they are easy to implement. Your brain is more likely to accept small changes than large, sudden shifts. This consistent approach keeps you motivated, makes your goals more realistic, and builds confidence as you start to see steady progress. Growth doesn't require a monumental push. It's the accumulation of small, meaningful changes that lead to big results. Micro-improvements matter because they're sustainable, realistic, and, most importantly, they work. Before you dive into making micro-improvements, you need to embrace a new way of thinking, a mindset shift. Traditionally, success is seen as a big finish line, like earning millions of dollars, losing a significant amount of weight, or becoming famous. But this way of thinking often leads to stress and feelings of inadequacy when progress isn't immediate or dramatic. To succeed with micro-improvements, you need to redefine progress. Think of progress as the collection of small victories rather than massive milestones. For example, instead of focusing on writing an entire book, celebrate writing one paragraph each day. Instead of training for hours at the gym, start with a 10-minute walk. Small steps are still steps forward. It's also important to focus on the process, not just the outcome. The journey itself, whether it's learning, growth, or discipline, shapes who you are. By appreciating each little action, you'll find more joy in the process rather than constantly chasing the end goal. Lastly, adopt patience. Small improvements might feel slow initially, but their cumulative effect is powerful. Impatience often leads us to quit too soon. Instead, remind yourself that time is your ally, not your enemy. So how can you apply micro-improvements to your daily routine? Let's explore actionable strategies that anyone can implement. Start with awareness. The first step is self-awareness. Identify which areas of your life need improvement. These areas could include health, productivity, relationships, or personal aspirations. Ask yourself, what's one small action I could take to improve just 1% today? Habit stacking. A powerful technique for micro-improvements is habit stacking, attaching a new habit to one you already do regularly. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you could add a 30-second mindfulness practice right after. Over time, stacking these habits creates a seamless routine. Keep it measurable. Make your micro-improvements specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I'll exercise more," break it into something like, "I'll walk 5 minutes after lunch each day." Clear goals make it easy to track your progress. The 2-minute rule. Starting is often the hardest part of any activity. The 2-minute rule helps you overcome inertia. Pick an action that takes 2 minutes or less to start with. Want to read more books? Start by reading 1 page. Wish to journal daily? Write just 1 sentence. Once you start, it's easier to build momentum. Use feedback loops. Track your progress, even in small ways, to create feedback loops. This could be as simple as crossing off tasks on a to-do list or using an app to track habits. Seeing your progress visually keeps you motivated. Celebrate small wins. Don't dismiss your small accomplishments. Did you drink 1 more glass of water today? That's progress. Managed to say no to procrastination for 10 minutes? That's a win. Celebrating small victories reinforces positive behavior and keeps you enthusiastic about moving forward. Like all journeys, the path to personal growth through micro-improvements comes with challenges. Understanding these barriers can help you navigate and overcome them. Procrastination. One of the biggest obstacles is procrastination, the feeling that you'll start tomorrow. The trick? Start small and start now. Commit to a single, 2-minute action. Often, starting is all it takes to create momentum. Perfectionism. Many people abandon new habits because they feel their efforts aren't perfect. But here's the truth: progress matters more than perfection. Focus on showing up and taking small actions rather than doing everything flawlessly. Consistency during setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. But consistency doesn't mean perfection, it means showing up again after interruptions. If you miss a day, don't let it discourage you. Simply pick up where you left off. External distractions. In today's busy world, distractions are everywhere. To stay focused, find simple ways to minimize interruptions. Turn off notifications, create a dedicated space for your practice, or set boundaries with your time. The beauty of micro-improvements is that they're versatile and apply to nearly every area of your life. Here are a few examples. Health. Improving your health doesn't require overhauling your entire diet or spending hours at the gym. Start small. Drink 1 extra glass of water, stretch for 5 minutes, or prepare 1 healthy meal per week. Over time, these small actions will build healthier habits and a better lifestyle. Productivity. Being more productive doesn't mean working harder. Sometimes, it's about working smarter. Tidy your desk for 2 minutes each day, organize your tasks into a priority list, or spend 5 quiet minutes brainstorming before starting a project. Relationships. Stronger relationships are built on small but meaningful actions. Text a friend a kind message, spend 5 minutes listening to a loved one without distractions, or express gratitude for someone's help. These small actions deepen connections over time. Personal aspirations. Do you want to learn guitar, write a book, or start a business? Micro-improvements break overwhelming ambitions into achievable steps. Spend 2 minutes practicing chords, write 1 sentence a day, or research 1 small aspect of business development. At this point, you might be wondering, how do all these tiny actions add up to something big? Micro-improvements are like planting seeds. Each small action you take today sets the foundation for future growth. Eventually, the compounding effect kicks in, and the transformation becomes undeniably visible. For example, improving your fitness by walking just 10 minutes a day won't feel monumental initially. But after months of daily steps, you may notice better stamina, increased energy, and even weight loss. This same principle applies to any area of your life. Micro-improvements lead to a ripple effect. Success in one area often spills over into others. For instance, developing discipline through daily journaling can make you more consistent in other habits, such as exercising or completing work projects. Remember, the key to sustaining micro-improvements is to incorporate them into your routine. Use tools like habit tracking apps, reward systems, or routines to ensure these small actions become a natural part of your day. Micro-improvements teach us that success doesn't come from massive leaps but from small, intentional steps we take every single day. By embracing a mindset that values progress over perfection and focusing on gradual improvement, you'll discover that even the smallest actions can lead to extraordinary transformations. So, what step will you take today? Identify one small action that aligns with your goals and start now. Remember, the journey toward personal growth doesn't require dramatic overhauls. It simply requires small, steady, and consistent effort. The future version of yourself will thank you for the steps you take today. Now, go ahead, unlock your potential, one tiny step at a time. Subscribe, share, and like for more informative videos. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more watching.